Hey everybody, it's Danielle, and I am back with my week 31 post-op vertical sleeve surgery. Well, I believe it'd be week 30 and 31 since I didn't do one for the past 2 weeks. Maybe I'm week 32. I'm somewhere in that realm. Anyways, so I weighed in this week at 202. So I am 2 pounds away from Wonderland, which is amazing. So my highest weight was 300 pounds. My day of surgery was 291. I am 5'11". I am 38 years old, and my day of surgery was August 24th, 2018. So with that said, I am 2 pounds away from Wonderland. However, this is Easter weekend, and if you celebrate, I hope you've had a wonderful day and you've enjoyed yourself with your friends, family, or however you celebrate. I did. We went with my husband's family, and I had some snacks, I had some carbs, and I didn't go overboard, but I enjoyed myself. So this week, I don't necessarily know if I'll hit Wonderland. I'm definitely getting back on track though tomorrow. I find myself, and I don't know if this happens to you guys or not, but for me, the weekends tend to be my time where I'm not as scheduled and planned out as I am throughout the week. Monday through Friday, I kind of have my set meals. I have like my set snacks and my set lunches and all that kind of stuff. So I'm pretty much on track. But when it comes to the weekends, I tend to not necessarily be on point always, you know, especially getting in my water like I do throughout the week. So we'll see how this week takes us. It'd be great to hit Wonderland, but I find for me, when I lose weight, I will put a pound or two back on. It's like 2 steps forward, or 1 step forward, 2 steps back. So, all right. I haven't posted in a few weeks because, quite honestly, I've had a lot going on. Some of you know, I've talked about it before. I've got a new job. Yay. It's with the same company. Well, it's with the sister company. I'm doing something completely different. I'm in a different building, and I've been learning a lot this past week. So I've been doing that. That is definitely a nice weight off my shoulders. However, the week that I had off of work was not the best week. And I had all these videos that I wanted to do, but it didn't happen. My cousin passed away. He was diagnosed the week prior with stage 4 lung cancer, and it spread to his bones, and it spread everywhere, basically, into his liver, and he had a tumor in his left lung and half of one in his right lung. He never smoked. Just cancer runs on his mom's side of the family. He was diagnosed the week prior, and he passed away last Tuesday. It overtook him. He had no symptoms or anything, so that was rough. He's up in Pittsburgh, and last minute flights were like $700, and I wasn't able to go see him, but that was really upsetting. My husband came home, and the company that hired him on decided to go with somebody with a lesser salary requirement. It's like, why did you hire him in the first place if you thought his salary request was too high? You know what I mean? Like, I don't understand why people do that. So it's been a rough week with things like that. So anything that I wanted to do kind of took a back burner. What else? I have notes on my phone. There were things I wanted to talk about that I wanted to jot down because I end up forgetting after I turn off the camera. So I did get my ring resized. It was finally time to do it. I don't know if I talked about it prior, but it was to the point where it would like completely spin and go over my knuckles, and even those like ring sizer things were not keeping it in place. So I took it to the jewelry store where we got it from, and I'll insert a picture here, and that's my ring fits now. It's still slightly loose, but they told me to wait on getting it sized again, which I wasn't planning on doing, but they're like, it's summertime coming up, your hands and swell because of the heat and stuff like that in Florida. And I'm like, fine, no big deal, it fits, it's not going anywhere, and if I need to do it again in the future, changing, I will. Also too, so I've been fitting in regular extra large clothes, and some of the shirts that I have are getting way too big, and I'm finding myself not wanting to purchase new things right now. I don't want to look sloppy. I hate that. I'm sorry that the sun is like reflecting in my glasses. I'm seeing it in the camera and it's like, oh, sorry. So, you know, it's like one of those things. It's like I like getting new clothes and things like that, but I hate the fact that, you know, it only lasts me a couple months, so I don't want to invest too much because I'm not at my target weight yet. So also, let's see here. I have a beach cruiser, and that is something I have done over the past few weeks. Not a lot, but I finally took my bike out since surgery. I used to ride it a little bit prior. Like I had this whole big grand scheme, like I'm gonna go bike riding, and my husband has a mountain bike and we're gonna go everywhere and do all kinds of stuff. And but yeah, I was riding my bike and I felt so much better on it. Like I felt terrible pre-op, and when I was on that thing, I'm like, I'm gonna crash down and I'm gonna just, it's gonna be a whole like mess on the road, like basic roadkill. But I was riding it and I really enjoyed it, and you know, I plan on getting out and doing it more. I have been walking. I will say one thing that I had struggled with a little bit this week is mind hunger. Basically where you are not necessarily hungry in your stomach, you're not growling, but there's just food that's on your mind, things that you're thinking about. And I've been really trying to let my mind realize you're not hungry, and we're not going to listen to you. We're going to listen to your stomach. And when your stomach is hungry, then we can eat. So I've been definitely trying to do that a lot more. And when I get to that mind hunger, I do try to drink more water at that point, which I have up my water this past week, another 24 ounces on top of my regular 64 ounces. So I think that's been helping me as well, trying to just curb eating so much. Also, too, when it comes to grocery shopping, I was at the grocery store the other day and I found myself like really wanting like meat and cheeses. I really wanted to eat like meat and cheese. I really wanted to make sure I purchased more cottage cheese, because my go-to snack every single night is a ramekin of about 3.5 ounces of cottage cheese with that Trader Joe's seasoning, everything but the bagel, and about an ounce of pork rinds. And I scoop up my pork rinds in my cottage cheese, and that is like my most favorite thing. So it feels good to want those types of food in your cart and to bring home and to eat. Now, don't get me wrong, I do pass the sweets and the salty stuff, and I'm like, oh my god. And I am not gonna lie to you guys, I was at Target the other day, and they had like the little mini cartons of robin eggs, and I bought it and I ate it over the course of 2 days this weekend. So I got it Friday night and I finished it this morning. So it was the small like little carton that you get for $1, and I love robin eggs and I love Peeps, and I know people are gonna come for me because I like Peeps, but let me tell you, they have like a 3-pack of yellow Peeps with like dark chocolate on the bottom. It's amazing. I couldn't find those, and if I could, I would have gotten 1 pack. But yeah, I might lose some subscribers and support because I like Peeps. I know everybody hates them. So anyways, but that's been pretty much what's been going on. I know I said we were doing some home improvement stuff, and I had to put a halt on that for right now, just with things. And you know, I might have talked about this before, but I think I might want to try and go to a therapist. I feel like stress is just taking over, and I don't feel like and I don't want to say I'm not living my best life, because like that's so fucking cheesy, you know what I mean? But I don't know, maybe I just need some type of insight, some type of suggestion, some type of, I don't know, like someone to be like, it's gonna be okay. Because I have just been like really stressed out, and I hate coming every week, at least for like the past few months, like complaining about that. And I don't really feel like I'm complaining because it's what's going on in my life, but I feel like it's taking over, and I'm not carving out the right amount of time for me to do things that I should be doing for my body, and taking care of myself the way I should be. Like, not that I'm neglecting things, like I take my vitamins every day, I drink my water, and I get my protein in and all that good stuff, but like my headspace just isn't right. So I think I might try to look into that. And also too, it's like I can tell, you know, I've lost a lot of weight, and I'm very fortunate that I don't have a bunch of loose skin everywhere. However, I do have some in my inner thighs. You know, my butt is like a sad pancake that nobody put, you know, when you make pancakes and you know, you put the baking powder in it to give it a little bit of fluff to it. Sis doesn't have the fluff anymore. It's a flat pancake, so to speak. Anyways, and just like my inner thighs are like my biggest, like I've tried on a few more swimsuits, and I'm just like so disgusted by my inner thighs, like, oh. And I know I could get like the little skirted swimsuits, but I don't know. I'm not a super big fan of those. Maybe I just haven't found the right one. And like my chest has really deflated a lot, and I kind of feel like I look like E.T. basically. You know, not knocking E.T., but I like the way I look when I have my clothes on, but then when I, you know, I'm changing and getting out of the shower, whatever, I'm like, oh God, oof, oof, you know, full body shivers. So yeah, I mean, I've come a long way, and I shouldn't be so hard on myself, but I'm always really hard on myself, and I think that's probably because I'm a Capricorn. Anyways, I hope you guys have had a wonderful week, and you know, I just want to say I'm trying to watch everyone's videos too. I don't have as much freedom as I did in my last job, where I could like sit there basically on YouTube and watch YouTube all day. I'm on a floor where we can't have our phones out and things like that because of what we're working with. So I'm trying to get to everyone's videos as much as possible. So if I happen to miss or skip something, I'm sorry, but I am here and I want to be supportive, and I just appreciate all your support and your love, and people that come back and watch my videos and find inspiration from them. I'm blown away by that. Like, and I'm so grateful for this community. I really am, because outside of this community, I don't have anybody that knows what I'm going through. And like for instance, today when we were at my husband's aunt's house, like his grandmother was there, and she's like, oh my God, don't lose any more weight, you're losing too much weight, you're losing too much weight, you know, I could hardly recognize you. And his aunt always tells me that I don't recognize your face anymore, you had such a beautiful face. And it's all coming from a place of love. I know that they're not saying any of this to be mean or cruel or anything, you know. But when I say that I still have like another 20-25 pounds to go, it's like, wow, what? You're gonna waste away? And I don't know, I'm still overweight. As thin as I look, I'm still overweight. It's just, I'm 5'11", and I carry my weight well, you know. I'm very fortunate to kind of not have all my weight sit in one area. I did have, you know, a larger stomach, but when I was heavier, everything kind of, like, no one really believed that I was 300 pounds. So, you know, so when I say I was 300 pounds, they were like, what? Really? I'm like, yes, I was 300 pounds when you guys see me. They're like, I don't believe that. Oh, I was. So, you know, it's a personal journey, and I will be comfortable when I am not overweight, and when I am not, you know, I'll be happy when I have that range of 170 to 175, so I can, you know, I'm still a work in progress basically. So anyways, not a whole heck of a lot. I wish I had more exciting stuff going on. I wish I had some like cooking videos coming up, and I wish I had more to share. Because I feel like I gained so much knowledge from you guys, like with your cooking videos or what I eat in a day videos, and like when Grace posts videos on her cooking, when she does hauls or like does cooking videos, and like Erica from Time to Shrink, I love her, she's so sweet. Hey y'all, hey, you know. Thank you for the shout out in your video today. Thank you, you're so sweet. And I love her, you know, What I Eat Wednesdays and her cooking videos, and I pull so much inspiration from those, and I love them, and I thank you guys for being there. And I'm gonna stop rambling because that's what's happening. So thank you, have a wonderful week, and we'll chat soon.